I just got a YouTube notification on my phone. Are we on the internet?
Wait, are we using Audacity?
No.
No.
Oh, I just hit. I was in my mind. I was like, I hit record way too late. Well,
you're over prepared.
Oh, it was just like in my mind. I was like, oh my god, we didn't even go. Like, wow, we're really in tune today.
You're on it. Oh, I have to hit the flare before I get my stupid thread taken down.
That gets me almost every week with the no stupid questions thread.
Yeah, it's so.
I always forget.
It gets me every time.
That's why I don't step in there, because in my mind I'm like, I'm gonna muff up one way or another.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
A second or two for people to trickle in. Hi, viewers.
Just make sure you take off your shoes before you enter. Thank you.
Yeah. Be polite. You come into our house and keep your shoes on in our chat.
I had a long conversation with someone like yesterday because I was driving for a couple hours, and we're just like talking about like, dude, there are people that like get into their beds with their shoes on. We're just like,
weird.
There are people who do that.
Exactly. Thank you. Like, monsters. Get out of my house.
You're gonna get your bed dirty.
Exactly. But no, like when I see those commercials on TV, like those like teenagers with their sneakers in their bed still on, I'm just like, get out of my house right now. Disgusting.
All right. Should we get started?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So first up, we're just going to go down the full bracket.
Wait, should you introduce who's here?
Oh, I guess we should do that probably.
No.
Who is
They don't need to know. They don't need to know.
Yeah, we have a slightly different crew today than the other two times.
We do. I'm Sinris. I'm still sticking around. I'm here to run this joint. Today, Tay and Maz are not joining me. Instead, we have the contest queen herself, Shocking 807.
Hello, what's up, guys?
We have back from. It's been a while since you've shown your face in these parts here, Bacon, but we're glad to have you return.
Hello, my mouth's really dry from all the salt I've been intaking in the last hour.
And finally, we have a special guest on, Brother Thaddeus. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty great. Nice to be back.
Very cool. So the four of us are going to go through now. This is the third full round of voting.
And if people aren't aware, we have a giveaway going on. In case this is like the first time you've tuned in, just like this is the first time I'm showing up for this stream. We have if you have a chance to win one of 7 Blu-rays given to us by our generous friends over at Sentai Filmworks and High Dive. So you can potentially win. Sinris, you said these really well, and I don't think I can replicate even the first one. So what can they win?
They can win KOKKOKU, Kampfer, Just Because, Land of the Lustrous, aka Hoseki no Kuni, Cutie Honey Universe, Is It Wrong to Expect a Hot Spring in a Dungeon, which is the OVA to Is It Wrong to Pick Up Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, and Monster Musume, Everyday Life with Monster Girls, the complete collection.
Ooh, I want that. Ooh.
Yeah, that's definitely the best one in the list.
That's the winner.
Yeah, that is definitely the one that most encapsulates the spirit of the Best Girl contest, I think.
Yes, it does. I'd say it does. It's the most fitting one to win. And they can win by either commenting below and subscribing to the Our Anime Podcast YouTube account, which is the one we're streaming from, or they can retweet the tweet I just sent out from the Our Anime Podcast Twitter account, Tokyo Podfathers. And I think that's it. Yeah, just retweet.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. Just make sure you retweet that and you're following us, Sentai Filmworks, and High Dive Official.
Yeah. It will be the pinned tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you got a chance to win, and good luck to everyone, since we have a lot of cool stuff to give away.
All right. Now, am I forgetting anything else, or should we go ahead?
On to the main event.
All right, so we covered the Tay and Maz and I covered all of the back ones voting rounds that we've already been through before, but none of you guys have been on for previous ones. So if there were earlier matchups that you want to comment on now, don't hesitate to stop me and shout them out.
So I'm looking at. So I'm finally almost done, like picking out like my final 8 bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this hurts right now. Bracket D, midway down left side, dude. You got Rin, Shimarin, and Nadeshiko from the same show Eurocamp against each other. That's just mean.
I love it. I love those matchups.
No.
I love those.
It's always awesome when those
like
line
the
up
feet
that way.
bowls. Now we got the Eurocamp bowls. I love it when they have
Like
the same.
I love both of them. Like I kind of like Nadeshiko more, but then again,
Ooh, I like Rin more. So may the best Eurocamp camper win.
well, deep in my mind, I am lying to myself because I have my Rin figure that came in the mail, and like it's got the little campfire, and I'm just like, I just need to get the Nadeshiko so I can have them be together. But now I'm just like, I'm so torn, so I don't know what to say about that. Like, I think Rin's gonna win that one by quite a bit in my opinion.
Well, she's got the seed advantage, and when two characters from the same show are up against each other, that's generally a pretty good indicator.
Yeah.
Plus,
That's my only comment so far at the moment.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's jump back up to the top then.
Yeah.
All right, first seed Megumin continuing her tear. The poor major.
Oh God, Edward, why? That's not fair.
But yeah, check out Edward's last matchup. I don't know who Yuki Minagawa. I don't remember what show she's from.
She's from that Zuruzu, what's it called? Zuruzu Children. It's like really cute short where it's like all the different couples. And that's definitely like probably the best girl from that show. So I think that's kind of fair.
Oh my God, from the skin of her.
Well, we were all by 2 votes.
2.
Yep.
But we were all agreeing last episode of these that we did was that like the 3 of us all enjoyed Zuruzu Children, but going through this contest now, we can't remember which character any of these girls are.
I did remember this one, but this was the only one.
Okay.
I didn't know any of their names while it was airing.
Yeah, that's a great point. It's definitely one of those shows that you don't remember any of the characters' names, but you remember them sometimes.
Because the characters aren't what's important in that show. It's the relationships and how they interact.
Right.
Yeah, I think that one's like kind of fair because that was probably the best girl. That's the Hanekawa girl who was like really funny and teasy, but she's probably she's like literally the only character I remember from the show.
Yeah, I missed this day of voting. I just forgot to get around to it, but I definitely would have still voted Edward over her.
Yeah, same. I did the same.
So I give that actually an honorary 5-vote lead to Edward.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Edward had lost by 2 votes and then the 3 of us get up here and are like, yeah, we forgot to vote, but we would have gone for her.
Yeah, that would have been remember when Bacon was saying that like no one's vote matters? That is a lie because look at that. Everyone's vote matters.
Shut up. I bet they'll look at my votes. I bet the computer will look at my votes and be like, who's this guy? This guy is trash taste. Straight in the garbage. Okay, get some real votes, please.
I mean, look how we got here, Bacon. I don't think we got here because everyone had good taste. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true. This is why I don't look at these brackets because in my mind, I'm like, how? Like the ranking. Some rankings, I'm like, okay, and other ones, I'm like, how is she a 5? How is she like when we rock out at a 6? I'm like, I can agree with that. Little high, but I can still agree with that, like a single digit, but still.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely like what shows has our anime seen and do they recognize the characters from, and not necessarily which girl do they like the most. Because I don't think that like the majority of people vote for the people because they're like, I really like this character. I think they just say like, I know this character, so I might as well vote for them.
Yeah.
At least in the early rounds.
Well, that's definitely how the seeds come up because
100%
during the nomination round, you just click on everybody you recognize and like.
Yeah. And because you get to like, even I start doing that, like, because you go through like hundreds of people and then you get to a face you recognize and you're like, oh, I know them. And then I'm like, wait, I hate them. Forget that. I can't vote for them. But you get tempted once you see a familiar face. So,
yeah.
Speaking of seeds, I just noticed Edward and Yuki were seeds 128 and 129. So they do actually work out the way they're supposed to.
They do. Yeah, it is interesting how they pair up. Yeah, I guess like scrolling down because I see Arina like taunting me. I'm not sure who she's up against, but I know that this could go.
Oh, Armstrong. Oh,
Armstrong.
dude, I got my money's on Armstrong over
This
one.
one's tough because Irina has been like really popular, but I'm not sure how much people are going to take out their anger at Shokugeki turning into shit into like voting against her. Like, exactly. I'm never sure.
That's what I'm worried about because I just heard days ago about Shokugeki's getting axed and everything. So
yeah. Well, they're still making season 4 of the anime, which shocks me, given that the manga is no more.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to salvage some sales.
Yeah.
I think Arina's got a chance because Olivier is awesome and a badass, but she's not really waifu, whereas Arina is, and I think that gives her an advantage in this Salt Fest.
I don't know, man. I would have Oliver dominate me in bed. I'd be all about that. That's
But I think there's also like a decent amount of people who have like, even though they know that she's from like Full Metal Alchemist, I don't know if they would either remember her or have seen Full Metal Alchemist in recent years, despite how popular it is. So I feel like a lot of the people who have seen Shokugeki and have kept up with it will still be like, well, Shokugeki sucked, but I love Irina. She's my waifu. Like, I got to vote for her.
The last season of Shokugeki, for all its faults, it did have some pretty good Erina development. I used to hate her. I'm still not a big fan, but I definitely no longer hate her.
Yeah, definitely. I think she's like, I think among all the faults of Shokugeki, no one is thinking like it's all because of Erina. So I don't think. So I think that one would be. I can see it going either way. I forget what I predicted because I did do the cool March Madness thing that a user is running. I forget their username, and I probably can't say their username, but they've been really cool. I forget which one I vote. Which one?
Can you link me that at some point because I wrote mine down on a piece of paper. It's like, but you know, I'm not gonna send a pic of this. It looks awful.
Yeah, shout out to that person though for taking.
A lot of people do a lot of really cool stuff for Best Girl. So
that's why we're doing all this. It's like it's a big community event.
They do a lot of good stuff except vote for the right girls.
Yeah, right.
We have
but none of the stuff that matters.
Yeah, I gotta find it, but I could see it going either way.
Haruhi's taken that one, by the way. Haruhi's gonna demolish Hestia by 1,000, in my opinion.
I'd actually be, and I'm actually okay with that. Pretty down for that to happen, and if it doesn't, I will be disappointed.
Even with Danmachi getting another season in the summer and all that stuff.
Well, it's precisely because the other season is in the summer and not right now or last season. It's because the new season isn't here yet.
Yeah,
it's true. So close.
Almost got him, but not quite.
Misato. My girl.
Okay, this one I think I'm like genuinely torn about this because when I did my predictions, I was sitting there and I'm like, this could genuinely go either way.
No.
I think you could 100% go either way because look at the votes for this. We have Misato has 3,000, like 3,100, and then Nia has 3,300. This could go either way.
Nia was up against Eromanga.
Yeah, but that's other one's Angel Beats. People love Angel Beats is like not much of a competitor anymore. I can see true. Yeah. I cannot see. I honestly don't know because Misato is like everyone's been like in the Neon Genesis
since it's on Netflix now.
Yeah, everyone's hype on that. But like Nia is like the sleeper hit from Gurren Lagann, and Gurren Lagann is always like a sleeper hit because most people have seen it, and everyone will remember Nia and be like, "Oh, I love Nia." So it could go genuinely either way. I have no idea.
Not even the best girl of her own anime.
We're not judging it based on best girl.
Well, neither is Misato. But...
Okay.
Yeah, neither of them are the. Because no one is thinking of them.
But go on.
Yeah, I'm ready for the trash talking for Neon Genesis girls, but I think people I don't think people stan Misato as much as they stan Asuka, and I don't think people stan Nia as much as they stan Yoko, but they still remember them. So they're both kind of like in the equivalent role of their shows where like most of the people really like them, but neither of them is probably like the standout girl from the show. Mm-hmm. So that's why it could go either way.
But I think I wouldn't be shocked if Misato were to lose in either this round or the next. But I do think that what with the
Netflix.
Eva having just dropped on Netflix and everyone talking about it now, I do expect Misato to beat Nia and Haruhi.
I can definitely see that.
I voted for Misato just a few minutes ago, precisely because I just rewatched Eva, and I never really liked Nia to begin with, but Misato was nice.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I do like Misato more. I'm just not sure who would win. And I do like Nia too, but I'm genuinely not sure.
Misato is one of those characters too where it's easy to forget like how good she is.
Yeah, definitely.
Because she's definitely in more of a supporting role than the other two girls who get more spotlight and attention.
Oh yeah.
But with people being reminded about the series, that's what I think is going to give her a good shot, because everyone is actively thinking about Evangelion, which means they're remembering Misato exists.
Definitely. That's a good point. I'm linking, it's J Defense Anime. He's the guy who's running the March Madness bracket. I'm linking it in our chat, but yeah, if you guys want to check it out. I think everyone in chat is already following it, but yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
Sakura Chiyo, Eru Chitanda. I have no comment on this.
We're skipping Tatsumaki.
Sorry.
We're so forgettable. We skipped them.
My eyes went down really low to my computer.
I think that's definitely
Tatsumaki.
Tatsumaki is definitely winning that.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Noragami?
I have,
Yeah,
and
Hiyori is better. Hiyori is better, but she's going to lose.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, they're both probably the same tier for me, where I watch the show and don't care about them. But Noragami hasn't been on for years, and One Punch Man is airing now.
I forgot. I watched like the first season of Origami, and like my brother was like, "Dude, you gotta watch the second season." I just never did. I really forgot. Like, my bad.
Yeah, I definitely have to see it still. I mean, I heard the second season was really good, so I might check it out. But we will see.
Tatsumaki for the win on that one.
Tatsumaki's definitely going to win on this one. I hope
1,500 points is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the score thing like in March Madness. So by how?
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what I have written down on my paper.
Oh, that's cool. That's fine.
Oh,
That's
do we take the over/under?
No, oh my god, I'm so bad with betting. I'm not even good at March Madness brackets. I'm so bad at betting.
Yeah, my March Madness brackets are only good first round because I'm really good at predicting upsets. But then like my final 8 is always like wrong. Like everyone's like gone. I'm like, whoop. Sorry.
Yeah. So I guess for the next one, I'm hoping that Chitanda takes it through, both because I like her more and because I predicted her to win. So, haha.
You predicted Chitanda to win the whole contest?
Win the whole
No,
thing?
not the contest. This round.
Okay.
No, please. I'm not that hopeful and I'm not not that optimistic.
That's a bold statement. I was gonna say like, ooh.
Oh no, we can get to that later. No, but I think Chitanda will pull in the upset. I can see her doing it, but it's kind of tough because, I mean, I don't think
upset by how much.
Oh, I don't even know. I'm lucky if I get a upset. I'm not going in numbers. That would.
Are we all just gonna ignore the fact that Sakura is a former finalist?
Yeah, but that was like also
Really?
3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And now that, I mean, I don't think a lot of people remember. They do remember Natsumi-kun, but in our anime, it's all about like, when is your most recent anime coming out? And I think Chitanda, like, more people remember her from comment faces. Like, see, guys, I'm not even here like talking about which character is better. I'm here talking about who will remember the other one more from like comment faces and clips. Yeah,
that's a valid way of looking at it.
I am really
pulling for Chio. I love Nozaki-kun. It is my favorite comedy, and Chio is the best character in it.
Good old Paris.
So I really hope she makes it through.
Like, that's so funny how like Sakura used to be a finalist because like now like her rank has like dropped so much.
Yeah,
I just picture her like smoking cigarettes, working her corner. I was top A at one point. You guys don't even know. Like all these girls that have gotten close and dropped off, I'm just waiting for them to finally drop off to like the triple digit ranks. Like especially the monogatari girls. I'm just waiting for them to be like, yeah, I was a finalist like 3 years in a row.
I don't think that'll happen when they have a new anime every other season.
Exactly. Yeah. That's my problem. Like people like NGE is like they're not getting new, like they're getting new seasons like a Monogatari in them, but it's like they're constantly having in their face like, hey, this show is still relevant, these girls are still relevant, and like if like other like let's say like what's another thing going on? If Fullmetal Alchemist somehow got another season, when we Rock Bell and all the other girls will have shot up a couple more ranks up because
Rock Bell's already pretty up there. I think it's interesting to see which waifus are more like durable over time. I think that's like really interesting.
That sounded so weird.
It sounds very weird, but like which ones have the lasting staying power over time?
Right.
It's interesting.
I can say stank power. I was like, what's stank power?
Do you remember when Chio was a finalist, what her seed was that year?
I think it was
pretty low.
It was
because she was kind of a dark horse then. As I recall.
That was my favorite.
But the winner that year was Mikoto Misaka, who was also a very low seed.
She was seed 13. And so you guys are forgetting Chitanda was also a finalist that time. So
really?
Yeah.
Sakura Chio was a rank 13 at the time, and Chitanda was 9, and she got beat up by
unironically my favorite best girl contest. Unironically.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the most exciting one we've ever had.
That's the best one. Good old days.
Except for the fact that was the one where Megumi somehow made it to the finals, right?
Dude, I was so hyped that year. I'm like, let's go.
Unironically okay with that. I was so down with that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to this one.
This one.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for Chio. I think she's
got it.
Is not going to get it though.
What?
I think she's going to get upset.
I do think she'll get upset.
I also
the Chitanda. power is too strong. The curious KyoAni, because the KyoAni cult is very strong. Like if they see any of their girls, they're voting for them.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, you're right. The
And I
KyoAni
think-
cult is like
I
insane.
do think that Chitanda, if she makes it through, has the potential to upset Tatsumaki next round.
Ooh,
I don't know if
really?
she would. I think
Bold.
people would try, but I'm not hopeful because I think Tatsumaki is too. Oh, I actually predicted her to upset. Just kidding. I'm good. Yeah, correct. Yes, that is correct. I believe in you. Yeah.
All right.
I guess
Let's move on.
next one. We believe in Maz.
Yeah.
I believe in Maz.
This is going to be
Mayuri.
pretty one-sided, I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Mayuri
so
by
salty
1,000 is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think Mayuri will dominate.
Oh,
Uh,
all right.
yeah. Next one. It's a pair of seasonal girls from last year.
Well, we got Kana, who's the meme lord dragon lolly, and then we have Anzu, the precious daughteru. I think the meme power of Kana is stronger, even though
much stronger.
it's much stronger.
KyoAni.
Yeah,
KyoAni.
KyoAni cult will not betray, and like Kana was like a meme for like an entire year. You would see so many meme edits of her, so I think that'll dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Anzu deserves it more, though.
No, I like Kana more. I'm sorry.
Ouch.
I'm
Ouch.
sorry. I like Kana a lot more. I think she's funnier and cuter. And then Anzu was like heartwarming, but like I didn't care as much. But
I have not seen Anzu's show, but I do really like Kana.
she's so cute.
She is one of the many things about Dragon Maid that I liked way more than I expected to.
Yeah, same here. The Kana meme power. It's so cute. I use Kana as a reaction face like borderline every day.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, you can't be cute power.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun matchup there. Ami versus Ram.
I think Ram's gonna ram herself into the next round.
Pink-haired Rim gonna win.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Ram is going to live up to her seed and make top 8, or is she going to get upset?
No.
No, not in
definitely
my
not.
bracket. No, she's gone.
I think she's either gone. I think she could possibly be gone the next round. No, I think she's gonna lose to. Actually, I don't know. How far did I have her going? You know who she's gonna lose to? It's gonna take a couple rounds, but I think she's gonna lose to Mikasa. I think she's on the others. I think she's either fall. Yeah, she's losing to Mikasa.
Okay.
Most
Interesting.
definitely. Because I mean, I don't know. People like Ram. I'm not gonna ask why they like Ram, but it's just kind of a thing. I don't know. She'll go far, but probably not that far.
Yeah, Ram is like one of the characters I have the least distaste for from ReZero.
I have like a funny
Because she
confession.
barely does anything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like as we've seen in
Ouch.
Isekai Quartet, like her main thing is just dabbing on Subaru, which I think a lot of people can get behind as like a character trait. But if you look beyond that, it's just like, okay.
That's all. That's it.
Yeah. I have like a semi-funny confession about ReZero later. I mean, I think it's kind of funny, but it's probably not, but I'll wait until later. But it does not involve Ram.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. And then after that, we have Shiro from
No Game, No
Life and the little sister from Origami.
This is actually a really interesting matchup because the people who vote for the little sister characters are forced to fight for the best little sister character. And I'm not sure if they're going to go for Shiro, who's probably the more entertaining, flashy, like she has, more of a role in her series, or if they're going to go for Komachi, who's I think a lot of people consider one of the better written little sister characters. So she's kind of like the wholesome pick, and Shiro is the fan service pick. So I don't know which way they're going to vote for.
Well, if we call the FBI in here to watch them for the next one, I think we know who's winning this one.
I weirdly think Komachi will win. I think the Origairu crew will be like, oh, well, she's also a cute little sister, but she's well written. And then I think that'll.
Is it Origairu coming out with another season?
They are.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might give her the bump.
Yeah.
Because people might be rewatching it, like, oh, dude, it's been a while, and then bam, like,
oh, she's so cute. I wish she was my little sister, whatever. Like that.
God.
Yeah.
Komachi by 50, in my opinion. No one's writing this down, by the way, but I'm just maybe someone will come back to this.
It sounds really official when you say by a number. Like
Yeah,
when you say by 50, you're like, oh, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, dude, I totally know everything about Best Girls. Come on, look at me.
No, screw numbers. Let's do this like a horse race. Komachi by a neck.
I like
by 10 seconds.
So if they have like a huge like big titties is like, oh, buy a size C cup. Like, oh yeah.
Right.
Lead. No.
Oh shit! I hear the FBI.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Send the police.
Okay.
Chizu, who's Chizu?
She's from Real Life. It was
Real
like
Life, yeah.
a show where like the guy goes back to high school and like relives his high school years.
Like he gets some like pill that makes him young again.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Yeah.
she the one who couldn't smile?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Suzuha's going to win, so I don't care
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything. I'm just like, I think Suzu's
We
got
can
this.
like honor her remains. It's like, well, I don't know who she is, but like we've identified her show. Now we can lay her to rest. Goodbye.
Yeah, she'll die with dignity.
Yeah, exactly. This next one,
Suzuha by her braids. Moving on.
yeah, by like half her body.
Ooh.
Ooh. I think the next one is like potentially interesting because of the Attack on Titan hype train, but I still think Kobayashi will win because Annie hasn't been relevant since 2012.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same.
Literally not relevant since 2000.
Literally 2012.
I think
But-
if Annie was in the current season, then I think she would probably win.
Yeah.
But they've literally said her name like twice in the last 7 years. So
Pretty much.
Well, no, she was in a flashback scene.
That's true.
oh, she was in the flashback scene. I forgot about that.
That could be tricky, but I
That
don't know if
doesn't-
it's enough.
That
She doesn't do
count as a
anything in the
spoiler,
flashback
right?
scene, though. She's
No,
just
I think
there
it's
as kind of like a, hey, this happens in the past. Remember this character?
In 2012.
Yeah.
Remember 2012, guys? That was a great year. Yes.
Good times.
Yeah, good times.
All right. Speaking of Attack on Titan, Mikasa is going to continue to
Dominate.
Gonna bulldoze. Mikasa by a 6-pack. I'm trying to get more creative with these. I like that, the horse thing.
Yeah, Mikasa's going to destroy.
Because Gabriel was the worst girl in her own show.
Yeah.
She does like surprisingly well. Well, not that surprising. I think a lot of cute girls doing cute things shows do well on our anime, but it's always like which ones, you know?
Mhm.
Right.
And this one does well.
I think Mikasa, will make top 8. I haven't
Yeah.
looked at what her path is to get there.
But I think she'll make it.
But
Yeah.
I have her in my bracket, so I can't wait to showcase this in a bit.
I'm hype.
I think just off the top of my head, her last challenge before Titan 8 might be Megumin.
It might be. Well, I think she will lose to Megumin, but I think
Oh, you're predicting my bracket, Sean. Nicely done.
because I think a lot of people have the same finals as me, but we will see when we get there.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then we have 2 characters I don't care about.
That's
Do any of you care about them?
Stephanie Dola from No Game No Life, who I don't care about.
I know who that is.
Tanya from the you guys know. I forget the
Isekai Quartet.
Isekai Quartet. I was gonna say that.
I'm betting Tanya wins just
I'm betting
because
Tanya wins.
current show and Steph
People
was
like Tanya a lot too.
forgettable.
I actually do really like Tanya in Isekai Quartet. I haven't seen her show, but she's my favorite character in the bad one.
She's fun, but I just can't in good conscience call her a best girl. Like, she's a fun character. She is not really waifu,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
True.
Same with Stephanie.
but I don't think there's enough Stephanie fans to, challenge that.
Well, she has fans. What?
Exactly. It's like it's Steph.
Steph would be so happy to hear that she had fans.
Oh, it's so sad.
So yeah, Tanya
Well,
by a
she's
bayonet.
56
By a
seasons,
bayonet.
so
That's
she's got to have some fans.
That's shockingly high, in my opinion.
That's like
Yeah.
the No Game No Life fans who just recognize her and vote for her.
Like, oh yeah, at one point we see like a little bit of her tits. Like,
You know when you realize? Oh my gosh, Steph was the pre-Aqua before Konosuba came out.
that is a great way to
Oh my
describe her.
god, I can't believe I solved it. Oh my god, but she was actually I think No Game No Life might be more entertaining than Konosuba, but like her way of being useless was possibly funnier, if not more funny. But she was still whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Steph did a JoJo meme, so that
did.
automatically gets her points.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh my gosh! You see the JoJo fan base is gonna get behind all of Steph. That's gonna win the whole thing. Then. Oh my god!
I mean, who else is the JoJo fan base going to go for? There's only like 2 female characters from there in this bracket.
True.
You're right.
To jump back a few rounds in the voting, Steph beat Panty Anarchy round 1, which isn't surprising, but I do feel like Panty and Stocking used to get more respect in these contests than they do now.
I don't know if they did, but I feel like people talked about them more. So I'm inclined to say you're right, even if they were never like contenders.
Right. That's what I mean.
Panty and Stocking
they used to have decent showings.
Yeah.
I felt like Penny and Stocking was less relevant because of the quality of its show as far as discussions in our anime go than about the fact that it was technically an anime and a lot of other things technically weren't. And that's why it got talked about so much.
That makes sense.
Okay. I guess I can see that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Let's roll on down to Riza Hawkeye versus Nanachi.
Hello, Riza. You will probably dominate.
I'm just going to pop 3 bullets in a notch.
Nanachi deserves better.
I know she does deserve better, but
yeah,
it's going to be Riza.
Does she really, though? Like, Nanachi hasn't done shit.
But
like,
consider
her entire
this.
character is just a tragic backstory so far.
But consider this. What else has the rest of the bracket done?
Well, that's true. But...
That's my Nanachi by comparison is better than a lot of the people we've seen. But if you compare her to like the grand scheme of things, she's like decent but not great. But
my votes aren't showing up this time because I guess I just didn't log in the last 24 hours. But I did vote for Now over Nanachi.
Yeah, a lot of people like her despite being from Charlotte.
Yeah, definitely a worse show, but in my opinion, a significantly better character.
I can see that. I feel that. I mean, I haven't seen the show, but I understand the sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
In another domination round, probably Mio. I can't see the girl who Hikari, who I just know her as like the person who she's like the emote in our server, the like gotcha emote. Like that's all I know her as.
She was Interview with Monster Girls, Demi-chan. She was the vampire. Mio's totally going to crush it.
Yep, as she should probably.
Mio by a steak.
Yes. Mio by a strawberry.
Mio by a bowl of rice.
Yeah.
I do have to give Hikari shoutouts for knocking Hina Kawamoto out of the bracket because fuck that character.
I think probably the most people were most offended last round by Ferris from Steins Gate beating Akari, the older sister, the Kawamoto sister.
Yeah, I did vote for Akari in that one. But it was the only vote I gave to any Kawamotos, I think.
I voted Ferris, but then I'm a Steins Gate stan, so...
Yeah, I thought it was funny because people were really offended and they reported the contest thread because both of the Kawamoto sisters were out. And when people get really offended by that, I just laugh at them for hours. So
that sounds like the kind of conduct I'd expect from people who like the Kawamotos.
Yeah, they're like... And then someone pointed out that they're best angels, not best girls. And I think the logic is true and we shouldn't allow them in the contest anymore because they're angels and not girls. But yeah, I thought they're both out and people were very sad and I thought it was funny. As is the tale of when people get upset at their waifu's getting knocked out of the contest. I normally find it funny.
As someone whose waifu got knocked out round 1, you just got to deal with it and move on, people.
Who was that for you?
Misaka 10032.
And people will probably spite vote her because they're mad that they're in the contest when Mikasa already won. So you're just in like eternal suffering.
Yeah. But I know that 10032 would be happy that her One-sama won. So it's all good.
Yeah, it's all you can do at that point.
Also to clarify for the people in the chat, I like Sangatsu. I think it's a good show. It has a lot of really good points. The Kawamotos are not one of them.
I forgot we had chat going on.
That show is really, really good at writing sad old men.
Yeah. I haven't seen that.
Really, really bad at writing. I don't know how even to describe them. They are just. I always describe them as suffering angels, which is as a bad thing.
Well,
so
apparently
the fact that's what the people who like them are calling them to is really funny to me.
Oh yeah, they said that they're angels. So like, I guess we can't. Like, what are we gonna do? They're angels. We don't have a best angels contest, but we can put in those Demi-chan girls too.
Yeah.
Characters are not limited to humans in the best girl, best guy, and best character contests.
Yes. Yeah, I guess speaking, I don't know if any of these characters count as angels, but I guess moving on. Asuna seated really high, and I'm kind of like concerned, not in a like your taste is bad kind of way, but in like a what's going on with you China kind of way. I'm not sure if there's like interference with that. And so far I have no proof that there's interference, but all of the Sword Art Online girls have been seated really highly. And I'm like not sure if it's just the same kind of situation as like Attack on Titan where, you know, Sword Art Online had a new season, everyone's really excited, so they're voting for the Sword Art Online characters, or if like something else is going on, because I know our anime hates Sword Art Online still. Like they still hate them a lot.
But they also hate the haters now.
They do, but I still think the hate wins out. Like you still have to preface, I like Sword Art Online, but I know it's flawed. Like you still have to add the but I know it's flawed. So I'm not sure, but I think Asuna is going to win again, even though I think Akane is infinitely better. But I think she's like going really strong. Like looking at these votes, like she keeps getting 4,000 votes compared to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, against Megumi Kato, that's maybe a little surprising. But...
Yeah, the Sakeno girls have been like really low seated like for the past couple years, which is weird to me because they're really popular. Like a lot of people really like them, and like you know they think their character designs are really well drawn. Like everyone likes Yutaha's thighs. Like everyone likes Megumi Kato. Like it's really weird.
Well, I think this is an example of what you were saying about like what waifus have durability.
Yeah, that's true.
And the draw points of Utaha and other Saikano characters have just like nothing about them is unique enough to be memorable over the course of the years as more characters who are identical to them come out.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah. Aren't we getting more psychopaths?
We are getting more psychopaths. That could be good or bad.
That's not a good thing, though, is it?
To be determined.
It can't be worse than the last one.
Well, I don't even know if Agane is a main character. It looks like it has two guys as the main characters. So I'm not sure what they have planning. Yeah, I don't
Boycott.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks interesting, but we will see. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, back on the subject of Utaha, real quick. She did come actually pretty close to upsetting Ichigo.
I don't get how Ichigo... I knew that Ichigo would win, but I still don't get how Ichigo won. Like, who cares? Like, who cares?
I thought everyone hated Ichigo. What happened to that?
Well,
everyone hates everyone from Darling in the Franxx.
Yeah. I think it might be the thing where, like... I think this is a thing. I don't know the name of this, but... You know when one part of the fan base gets so ravenous over one character? I think people get so pissed at that like hipster syndrome kicks in and they decide to really like the other girl just to kind of be different. And I think that happened with 02 where people were like so fed up with 02 getting like so much attention and praise that they just decided to like Ichigo despite them. I think that's what happened. And I think that's what happened with Rem and Amelia. Like, I think that's, like, actually part of why Amelia gets popular is because people are tired of everyone praising Rem all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
I do actually... It's close, but I think I, by a little bit, prefer Ichigo to 02 personally. Though that's not saying very much for either of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I always preferred Ichigo, but that's just because I like her design so much more than 02's.
Disagree.
That's bad.
I think both of them are whatever. I'm sorry. I don't have a cool take. I think both are like...
Oh, I think Utaha should have won. But...
Yeah.
We are where we are.
But I do think that Alice will upset Ichigo.
She will. She definitely will, because Alice has durability and a better design.
Mm-hmm.
And pouting. She has the pouts.
Yep.
Thank you, Alice. Very cool. Speaking of 02, look, how did we get here?
Oh, I guess I'm casting a vote for 02.
Oh, you're voting her over...
Yeah, I'm voting her over Beatrice.
I'd probably vote for 02 over Beatrice, too. I suppose. Oh my god. I hate that. I hate these weird quirks where they, like, say the one line after it all the time, I suppose. Like, that's... I hate that. Okay, I'm voting 02. I'm done. Yeah.
I am glad that Beatrice beat Moeka, though. That would have been a tragedy.
Really? You like Beatrice more than Moeka?
I hate Moeka.
But, like...
Hate.
Yeah, but even in, like... even then, at what point? I mean, yeah, I'm not arguing. I don't care enough about Moeka, but I'd vote Moeka over Beatrice.
I actually should ask Moz sometime. Like, I spite vote Moeka. Does he do the same?
I don't think he does.
Does he not? Because I think he knows what's going on.
Hmm.
I do like Yotsugi with a posed look. I do like that one. That one's better. Okay,
that one is much better. Yeah,
that one's better. Yeah, I think Beatrice will lose to 0-2.
Yeah,
0-2 by a dinosaur.
By a dinosaur.
All right, then we have Sayaka versus Mio.
It's really sad Sayaka beat
Shiki,
Yeah.
but I knew it would happen. I think she'll win again because I don't even know who this chick is in Nichijou, but I do know her, but yeah, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was saying this on the last round of voting.
Mhm.
Shiki is my favorite character in anything. But I'm just happy as long as she continues to make it past round 1.
That is good. We need to reshow the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Shiki's movies are what 10 years old now.
Yeah,
so she did pretty good for being that long. Though she may have gotten a slight boost from the Grand Order video game.
That is possible. Yeah.
Thank you, Grand Order. Please help us. You have only one thing to do that can help this society, and it's making Shiki relevant again. Please do it.
Just wait until the Grand Order anime happens and Mashu is available for this contest.
Oh no. What I'm looking forward to, and Shaw, you might think about this, when the Babylonia anime comes out and Ishtar is a character.
I am
hyped for that. If Rin already won.
I don't know. I'd say I'm probably not gonna allow her because people were asking about Kurisu Amadeus, and I said no because it's like a variation of her character, but that's a bit closer. I will have to evaluate and see what's up.
Yeah.
I
think I personally would argue that Ishtar should count as a different character.
Oh, I agree that she should, but
I would totally understand not letting her be in.
I do like her design a lot, but that's irrelevant to if she's allowed or not. Yeah. But we will see.
Yeah. Also, so Luke's, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce her name. Mashu was already in an anime, but it was like that one shitty OVA.
Yeah, and she was technically really eligible, but I deleted her. Yeah.
Yeah, because
she didn't make it.
There were only 5 per
date,
right?
So I think once Camelot and Babylon come out, then there's a good shot she actually makes it as one of the 5 Fate girls.
Yeah.
But until then, she is technically eligible, but isn't actually going to make it into the contest.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Sayaka's going to beat Mio. I think that's unavoidable.
Yeah.
Ooh, here is a spicy one.
Hachikuji versus Kumiko.
Ooh, this is spicy.
Oh.
I think Hachikuji is going to win. I don't think she should, because I think Kumiko is great. One of my favorite female MCs. I don't know if the KyoAni army will be enough to overthrow the Monogatari army, especially since I think Hachikuji is the highest seeded Monogatari girl left, and probably the most well-liked still left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think Hachikuji is going to take it, but I will be sad about it. Not too sad because I predicted it, but I will be sad.
Quick,
go ahead.
Start posting all the Kumiko noises videos.
Yeah.
It's your only chance.
Counterattack.
We played that video on this stream last time.
You did. That's really funny.
I like Euphonium a lot. I've never been that big a fan of Kumiko, though. I think she has some really good scenes, but for the most part, she's just like serviceable as a main character.
Yeah. She's definitely not who I would consider best girl, even in Euphonium.
Yeah,
Asuka best.
Yeah, I do love Asuka. I love Asuka a lot, too. Those are the main 2 who I like.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of.
I was going to say Sapphire, but...
Oh, what? What?
I think that...
It's... I played the double bass, and Sapphire plays the double bass, so I was like... I just decided right then, she's best.
You know,
okay, I can understand instrument loyalty.
Yeah, I can feel that. They never feature any of the clarinet players. Like, how are people expecting me to say that Hibike Euphonium is a masterpiece when they don't follow any of the clarinets? We'll see. I'm still waiting for it to get good. We will see. Yeah. But yeah.
I had one of my best friends in high school played the clarinet, and one of our other friends only ever referred to it in front of him as the Dorkenspiel.
That's really good. The Dorkenspiel is good. I like that. That's too fitting.
So Hachikuji wins by sorry, I stuttered.
Yeah, okay, that's a good line. That's a good catchphrase, but that's not, and she doesn't say it after every sentence, so I'm okay with this. Okay.
I mean, Nisio Leeson knows his catchphrases.
Yeah, he does good with them.
Haven't you people seen Katana Gatari?
I did.
It's like a 20-minute monologue about how important a good catchphrase is for making a memorable character.
Fun fact, I actually bought the first Katana Gatari light novel at Barnes & Noble today, and I'm excited to read it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it looks really cool. So I guess continuing the Monogatari fever, shout out to the Monogatari fan base for voting in Suki over Ugi. Who else did they vote her in over? Nadeko.
Sodachi.
Sodachi hasn't really had a chance to shine yet in the anime.
Well, her one arc in the anime is still like one of the best arcs in the entire show.
That's true, but a lot of people might not have seen everything yet, and if they've only seen a little bit, they might have seen Tsukihi's stuff, but not Sodachi's.
I guess so.
But they probably, I think Tsukihi is definitely probably my least favorite Monogatari character, and I do not like her. I think she is bad. I actively get angry when she makes it into the contest over much better characters. I think people are voting for her because she's a cute little sister and because her opening is catchy. Mm-hmm. But even that said, she will still beat Albeto, whose main characteristic is being in love with Ainsama, because he programmed her to be in love with him in the first episode.
So, did he really?
Yeah. Yes. It's like the thing is, it's not as cringy as it sounds, but it's still very cringy because his thing was like, he was he didn't realize that he couldn't exit the game in the first episode. So he's like, oh, I should make her like just be in love with him. And then like, I guess some settings set. So he was like stuck in the game and stuck with her always like being thirsty for him. So he's like, oh wait, this is really cringy. This sucks. So
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like bad, but like not as bad as it could be, but it's still pretty bad. As we've seen in Isekai Quartet, where her main characteristic is going after the MC, which Rem can relate to. Mm-hmm. It was actually pretty funny and like
that is pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. Tsukihi is the only character in Monogatari who I would say is a bad character.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Good song though.
Yeah, at least she's got platinum disco.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So Saber versus Gun Saber. Not just kidding. No, Sinon is not like Saber's a lot better. No, I was bad. That was a bad joke. Saber, please win. Please do it.
I don't think there's much risk of Saber losing.
Yeah, Saber's put up 4,000 plus votes in each round so far. I think she takes it.
Take the wheel, Saber. Well, I guess speaking of Megumin again, I don't think she's as durable as she was a couple years ago with Best Girl 3, especially since I don't think she's gotten much screen time, page time, or anything since for a while.
The Nakas have been holding up really well, but Megumi has dropped like a stone through the rankings.
Yeah, I think it's I feel like they just kind of like stopped with her character. They just kind of like, okay, you're done now.
Well, they stopped with her character after her first scene.
No, she had a good arc in season 1. She had a good arc. She's actually like she's one of the only Dare I like. Like, the ones who are like, who start off being like really cute and nice. Cause I feel like they actually did semi-good development with her. Like most of the time they're just kind of there to stay the same. But with her, they actually like did something with her character. So
you're right. I was being unfair.
But speaking of characters they have not done any with, we got Froppy, her main characteristic is being a frog. That is kind of it.
Yep.
That is like actually like that's her character. She got in she got a filler episode where she did some cool frog things and kicked some ass, and that was it.
I'm trying to remember now what she did in the most recent season that was like not even remotely frog related. Oh, she turns invisible.
Oh yeah, she could. Oh,
she can turn invisible because frogs
can blend in camouflage.
Oh.
But that's not a thing frogs do.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't. It's like convincing enough where you're like, oh, you know how like frogs can blend in with their surroundings, and you're like, they don't do that. Oh, well, you know, someone should let them know. Yeah, she's just. I don't get the frog appeal. I don't want to smash a frog. I don't think there's anything attractive about being a frog.
It's the Dojins, 100%.
It's I saw the one of like, well, not the Dojin. I saw the one picture of her like wrapping Deku around in her tongue. So I think that pretty much describes her enough to know that she's going on to the next round.
In fairness, that one picture is pretty appealing. However, it's not enough. And I don't remember how many seeds it was, but on the first one of these we noticed that she actually fell like pretty far compared to last year. Whereas none of the other
KyoAni girls
had that much of a decline.
Well, the break between seasons was longer than the previous breaks had been this year.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think she still has like probably not really done anything in the series, so I don't think she has a lot of like like she doesn't have moments that people are going to be like talking about, even with source readers, because what is it like? Someone commented like, why wasn't Gyro the girl who has the headphones? They're like the headphone ears. They were like, why didn't she make it? And I was like, well, she hasn't done anything in the series ever. And then they were like, well, she did something in the movie. And I was like, well, not a lot of people have seen the movie compared to people who've seen the show, because not everyone went to the releases and stuff. So, so I think people do care if they do something, even if it's just in the manga.
And Suyu has not.
Yeah.
You know who else hasn't? Uraraka.
Yeah, I mean, she did the one thing in the tournament arc, and she has feelings for Deku, so I think that counts in the KyoAni world as doing something for female characters.
Having romantic feelings.
Having feelings, realizing the feelings.
For being a person.
For the target age bracket for KyoAni, that counts as doing something.
You can't see that when so many other series have done the same thing, like, and have shown like having feelings while doing something in Shonen Jump, you know?
Yeah. Like, I remember during the first season of KyoAni, when she was like just being introduced, a bunch of source readers who were really excited about her, saying that like she and Deku make such a good pair. Like the manga artist has said that he like specifically designed her personality to be a good match for Deku. I was like, because she's the main heroine. Is that not true of like every character is written into a relationship?
And that's the problem, because Deku, to maybe less of an extent than Ochako, they're both so bland.
Yeah. They're very vanilla and like not like the nice way, not like yummy vanilla ice cream, like vanilla. I can't taste this. I don't want to.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I guess that means Toka, Rika's older sister from Chunibyo, has no chance.
I saw her do that one cool like back roll thing and that really well animated gif, and I do think that makes me like her more than Ochako, but I don't think that's enough for people to vote for her.
You're not searching for a very high bar there, are you?
I'm not. I think
I saw one cool gif of her, so I like her more than Ochako.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't even hate Ochako that much. Like, she's fine, but I think it's more of like I hate what they do with her.
Yeah, she's by no means one of the things that upsets me most about KyoAni.
She's definitely better than Froppy because she did things and had a cool. I like her fight a lot in the tournament arc, so I'm at least like understanding of why she's seated so high. Froppy is a frog.
Yeah,
that sums it up.
Yeah. This next one is really interesting because I think that Sasuke is great, and I actually do like Taiga. 69, what up? But
nice.
I think Taiga is going to win, and an unsurprising upset.
You think Taiga's going to win?
I think Taiga's going to win. She always goes far. The Taiga fans are silent but deadly and will take her really far because she always goes far in these contests. even if it's not like the final, she's always like almost in the semifinals. And I think Satsuki is great, but I think most of the Kill la Kill fans just rally behind Ryuko. So I think she'll kind of get swept under the Taiga hype.
Okay. I have not seen either of these shows, so I don't have much to comment on this one.
I think you would probably like Satsuki more, but
Yeah.
that's just a guess. It's really weird, but Toradora is like the epitome of like the most durable waifus. Like Taiga has lasted, it's definitely over, I think it was 2006 when she came out. Like over 10 years, like, and people still remember her. A lot of people still love her and like still think of her as like the go-to definition of tsundere. Like she's like that icon in their mind. So I think that's gonna carry her pretty far.
I think it helps Toradora that on the subreddit we have that annual Christmas rewatch.
Yeah.
And Kill la Kill hasn't had anything new, and I don't even remember the last time we had a rewatch of it. So
Yeah. They do have a video game coming out, which I'm pretty excited for.
Oh, the fighting game? That's going to be so sick.
Yeah, I want to get that.
I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I have considered watching Kill la Kill for a while, but the advice I've taken from my friends is that I've started watching Gurren Lagann and dropped it in the first like 5 episodes like 4 times. And given that fact about me, everyone I talk to agrees that I probably shouldn't watch Kill la Kill either.
I would disagree because I think I also had problems watching Gurren Lagann's first half, and I had none of those problems with Kill la Kill. I think Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann are similar, but they're really different in how they go about it. Whereas like Gurren Lagann took me a while to get like acclimated to everything. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't completely sold on it. Kill la Kill was like an instant grab right from the get-go. It was instantly hype. They like pedal to the metal, like it doesn't let go, and it's pretty consistent with that. Whereas like Gurren Lagann has like the higher highs but the lower lows.
Okay.
I think it's worth checking out at least the first episode of Kill la Kill. If you don't like the first episode, then I think you can drop it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind then.
Yeah, but it's definitely one of those like you probably know if you'll like it or not, or at least be interested by the first episode.
All right. Okay. Then we have Karin versus Ray. So a couple years ago, Karin beat Asuka and kicked off an avalanche of anti-monogatari sentiments.
Was that Best Girl 3?
That was Best Girl 3.
Yeah.
It was.
The next round, every single monogatari girl got voted out. And I think that was also like the catalyst for instituting the 5 characters per show rule.
It was part of it, yeah.
So now we have come full circle, so Karin can beat the stuffing out of Ray too.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm not, because I also don't like Karin. I don't like the Fire Sisters. This has been well documented. I will not torture anyone more with my Fire Sister hate. But I'm also not a huge Ray fan, even though I think she's the better character. But Karen's definitely going to win. Like, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I like I said before, I think Tsukiji is the only Monogatari character I would say is bad. So I do like Karin, but she is certainly on the weaker side.
Yeah. Like if Tsukiji is the worst, Karin is like next worst to me.
Yeah.
At least. But like I think the fun factor for her will make her carry on farther than Ray.
Right.
Yeah.
And she does, unlike Tsukiji, have like an actual character arc. Even if it's not like anywhere near as well executed or interesting as most of the Monogatari characters, it is there. So you do have to give her a certain amount of credit.
And let's give her the most amount of credit we can. She's the toothbrush sheen girl. That is the biggest meme on the sub. That will carry her far. She is the toothbrush meme. That's going to be it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Madoka versus Azusa.
That's an interesting one. I think Madoka's going to win. Oh, look. Bacon's back.
Hey, Bacon.
He's returned from the dead. Maybe not yet, but he will.
He'll be here.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have Azusa as like their best K-On girl, but Madoka is like she's kind of like the icon of the series in a way. Like people like meme her, like people rally behind her really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone in chat, Insanity Lum, says, we're forgetting the NGE recency bias. Do you think there's any merit to that argument?
No, because memes are eternal.
Yeah, I agree.
I think maybe for Asuka, it will be the most. I think it'll help the most for Asuka. I don't think it'll help for Rei.
Yeah, well, because Asuka's the most popular anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, Rei, I mean, NGE, it is back on Netflix, which might give it a bit of a bump, but it's also the most popular anime of all time.
Yeah.
And most people who were going to see it have
Monogatari is the second, so.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it being on Netflix probably isn't a huge bump.
And I think like most people who would be watching Neon Genesis probably will be. And I think even then, I think Rei is like an important character, but I don't think she has the same type of appeal that would last to this day that like Karen would.
Mm-hmm.
Like people aren't that forgiving of like the Rei type of character, even if they end up liking the Rei type later on without realizing it.
Yeah.
That's
true.
Yeah.
Anyway, Madoka and Azusa.
Yeah, I think Madoka is gonna win.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't see much reason to expect otherwise.
Yeah.
Let's go KyoAni Colt. Let's make Azusa win.
I'd like Azusa to win, but I do think Madoka will win.
What do you guys think of Madoka as a character, like within her show? Because I know a lot of people feel that like Homura carries her and Madoka is just kind of there. Which I definitely thought on my first watch, but upon rewatching, I appreciated Madoka a lot more.
Madoka actually has a lot in, since we've been talking about Evangelion so much, Madoka has a lot in common with Shinji.
Yeah, it's true.
Her arc is about her not deciding and then, making a choice. Yeah. It's less about doing a whole lot of stuff, which is what Homura does. Homura gets all the cool fight scenes and the tragic backstory, and Madoka is just kind of there. Yeah, but it's a subtle performance. It's not just missing entirely.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
I maintain that the best scenes in all of Madoka are her conversations with her mom.
Yeah, I love that
100.
Scene. That's a great scene.
100%.
Yeah, I think, it's also kind of tough when like she's not really doing that much cool stuff, but that's also kind of like the point is like we get to see some of the other stuff she's done in the past. But I think that's just kind of like, I think you said it really well. Data's like, that's kind of like really, she gets the subtle moments. And I think those are pretty powerful, even if it's tough to really like think of them besides, her with her mom.
Right.
Yeah.
So is Madoka's mom in this contest?
If only.
Oh.
Well, no. there are 5 actual Megukas, so no space for the mom.
Same with the Kaons. 5 Madokas versus the 5 Kaons.
No Sawa-chan.
No, feels bad. Oh well. The biggest atrocity. Why do you guys like this? Like, why do you guys vote her in?
Wiz so high up.
I just don't get it. Like, I really don't understand. Like, I know, I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand how to enunciate how much I don't get it. Like, can you guys just like not do this? Like, just don't vote for them. I know you know where they're from. Wiz brings nothing to the table. Like, just don't do it. Just stop voting for them. Stop voting for them. Vote for girl who lost her dog over this. Like, come on. Oh my god.
I love girl who lost her dog.
Girl who lost her dog. Oh my god. I just don't get it.
Where did she end up? Where did girl who lost her dog?
I don't think she made it. We got clowns like Wiz in here.
So Reina's from EBK.
Euphonium.
She is the budget smile.
All right, here you go. KyoAni fanboys, here you go. Like this is where you need to shine.
I'm just like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm never going to understand it.
Her body, you don't like her body. Like, I bet that's what they're thinking. I bet they're thinking like, dude. And
huge tits. Where have I never seen that before? Oh wait, I could go to any anime show and see huge tits.
Exactly.
You know how uninteresting Wiz is?
No.
She's not even an isekai quartet.
Yo, that's how you know you're the worst. Oh my god. She got slayed. She didn't even make it to isekai quartet. Think about that, guys. She didn't even qualify. That's what you guys voted for.
Even Union is in isekai quartet.
Yeah.
So Reina's gonna hopefully win by a horn.
I know that Wiz is gonna win, and I'm like, I don't even like Reina that much. Like Reina's cool, but like at least she's a character. Like she's not Wiz.
She's an anime girl. Yeah, at least she's an anime girl. Yeah.
I don't. I just cannot. I don't understand. Sorry. Okay, I'll stop crying. Don't understand these people.
No, but she's gonna kick Reina's ass.
It's so sad.
God, that's horrible.
Makes me so angry.
Although I hope Wiz will lose to the winner of the next matchup, which is Hanji versus Irisfiel.
Yeah, I think this is interesting. I think Hanji is like my best Attack on Titan girl. I think she's definitely. Like easily the best girl in the show. Well, not easily, but like I think she was always really interesting to me. And I do like Irisfiel a lot, but I think the Attack on Titan hype is gonna bring Hanji to the next round.
Yeah, I agree. And you know me, I'm a huge Fate shell. I don't care for Iri. Like I don't dislike her, but she's such a non-character.
Yeah.
Like she has. So
you're telling me she's going to provide Wiz some competition?
Yeah, right.
Don't compare Iri to Wiz.
Really nice, good moments with Saber early on in Fate Zero, but once like the war actually gets started, she just kind of gets like shunted off to the side and never really does anything important or have anything interesting about her.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. At least she's a nice mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hanji by a Titan.
Hanji by a Titan. I hope so, because I do think Hanji
can take down Wiz. That's a large margin, man. That's actually free.
We need Hanji because she'll take down Wiz. Yeah, and Wiz has got to go.
We're basically just trying to find girls that could take down Wiz.
Who will take down Wiz?
Oh, God. If Wiz wins the whole thing.
That'd be pretty dang, actually, because then I could be like, so we're not going to do a best girl contest next year because look at what we're doing. Look at where we're at right now. At some point, you need to pull the plug.
Irisfiel is a solo.
I can't imagine Wiz beating out a Monogatari girl. Jesus. Or do you like, if Wiz wins, I'm going to eat my hat kind of deal? Or what? Because I don't want to do that. I like my hats.
Yeah.
I don't want to say something.
If Wiz wins the entire contest, Bacon has to eat one pair of his sneakers.
Yes.
No! I bought my one-piece Skechers, and they're so nice. No, I'm not eating those.
Comment down below if you want Bacon to eat his sneakers.
No! I'm leaving.
No, his internet is done.
Yeah, freaking internet's done. Moving on, please.
All right. Who's this Hitomi Mishima girl?
She's the
Rina Matsuri.
Yeah, she's
okay.
She's probably
Who is she?
She's like the I don't know, she's probably the funniest from Hina Matsuri. She has like this ongoing gag where like she's really responsible and all the adults around her aren't, so she's like a really good bartender and they just keep trying to get her to do work and she's like, you guys are useless. I don't know. It was kind of funny. But
People
I think
like Hina Matsuri a lot more than I realized they did.
Yeah, they really do.
It was fantastic. Watch it.
It is pretty funny. It's probably worth watching.
I did not expect Diana to be out second round.
Well, Little Witch Academia, I don't think has much of a shelf life. Fortunately, unfortunately, I haven't seen it, but I didn't think it would last that long. Well, I think Akko will. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I do think Jiburo will take. I feel like it's Jiburo. Jiburo sounds better. She's gonna win because she's probably the best girl from No Game No Life.
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
my girl. Thank you.
And she's like probably one of the better looking characters in this bracket too. I think she has a lot of waifu appeal. Mm-hmm. So I think she's gonna take it down.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Ilya versus Shaltir.
The battle of the flat is justice.
I haven't seen Overlord, and I am a big Fate shill. So in order to make things more fair in comparison, just have to evaluate them based on their presence in the comedy spin-offs.
Isekai Quartet versus Carnival Phantasm.
And Carnival Phantasm beats Isekai Quartet in every possible category. So Ilya wins.
You got Fake Boobs versus Berserk Car.
Berserk Car!
It wins every time.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah. That was easy.
Yep. All right. Aqua is up against your girl.
My girl. No, okay. So Aqua's my best kind of Supergirl because she's the only one that makes me laugh.
Yeah, same.
And she's gonna win. But I love Narumi. She is the most me IRL character of all time.
Right.
Like literally, she could not be more me IRL if I tried.
I just finished the show, and yes, I love this show to death, and
Yes.
Narumi is amazing.
She's great. She's so great. No, I don't think enough people have seen the show, but I guess enough to make her go to the third round. But she's really charming. She's got a good sense of humor.
Because it was locked behind Amazon Prime when it came out, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Narumi is great, but
It's impressive she made it this far, considering
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Wotakoi has like a strange following that's not just me. Like I think it connects with a lot of people who
Well,
like
it's super,
are working and weebs. So
it's super
like
relatable.
it
And
is.
it's not a high school.
Exactly. Yeah. It takes place in a work setting, which I think makes it more interesting than a lot of other I'm a weeb, but I'm like IRL weebing, you know,
I realize that's the kind of shows I've been trying to look for now. Like,
Yeah.
like something that relates to me, working life, semi like stressed out, all that stuff. So
Yeah,
I
and
hope
they really
Narumi
nail
pulls this off, but it's very unlikely.
Yeah, it's definitely not. I think Aqua will win, but I won't be too mad because Aqua is at least kind of funny.
Yeah, I think this is the kind of event where you just have to be like pleasantly surprised that she made it as far as she did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You get a gold. No, take that away. A bronze medal, Narumi.
Yeah, exactly.
Kanbaru versus Faye Valentine. This
Faye,
is an
come
interesting
on.
matchup.
Come on, Faye. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
This is actually a really hard one for me.
I love Faye
I'm going
Valentine
to
more
all
than
the way.
Kanbaru. No, Kanbaru is also great. I think Kanbaru will win, and I will be sad about it. But yeah, I like Faye. I hope she wins, but I'm not hopeful.
Faye did take down Yuno, so that's impressive.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't
pray for her.
I don't have a lot to say on that matchup.
Yeah.
Kanbaru by a monkey.
It's super hard for me to decide.
No, it's gonna be Faye by
Short shorts.
yes.
Avengers. Oh.
Faye by $1,000 in debt.
Yes. 1,000 Wulongs.
1,000 Wulongs in debt.
Okay. Ferris is still in this contest somehow. Get her out of there.
What?
That was the
Fair-
most infuriating win for a lot of people. They were so pissed that she won. So I don't think she was going to win anyway, but I do think I think that will infuriate people more to vote for Toru.
Probably
Wait.
so.
When
Yeah.
Ferris beat Nausicaa?
No, when she beat Akure Kawamoto. Like, yeah, because people like the Kawamoto sisters for being cute angels and stuff. For being
Yeah.
cool.
700. Oof.
I would
do
be
not like
saltier
Ferris
about
at all.
Nausicaa personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be mad. Oh well.
Toru by a dragon.
Yes, by a dragon tail.
Oh God! Don't eat
Nice.
it.
Oh no, you have to eat it. Show respect. Thank you for the meal.
All right. The next one I think is a shoe-in for Ritsu.
Yep, definitely, no doubt. I didn't even think Kyo would win past Hinata, even though I'm not surprised, like, because more people have probably seen Clana than
Oh my
Naruto?
god! I just realized that she beat out Hinata. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
30
30
votes, a very
votes.
close one.
God.
pretty weird. I didn't see that one coming, but I'm not too surprised. A lot of people like her.
Mhm.
But people like Ritsu more, so she's winning.
Yep.
Yep.
Violet Evergarden.
Saber versus when do we get Saber versus Saber?
That's a good question.
It
How
would
far
have
do
to
we
be
have
the
to go? for
finals.
that?
Make it happen, guys. So
Violet is higher seeded than Saber.
That's the world we live in. Well, it's not surprising. Violet's not bad. Violet's pretty cool, all things considered.
Felt is
Felt-
from
Felt
ReZero, right?
is in the contest somehow. It's felt like the Wiz of ReZero.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
Yes, it's like the exact opposite because she's a lolly.
opposite, but the same.
Felt is important in the first arc of ReZero and then shows up like for one scene in the rest of the show.
Yep.
And
Yeah, I
also
think that's pretty
Flat
accurate.
Flat is justice,
Yeah.
though.
I mean, I'm gonna vote Violet over
Oh,
Felt,
yeah.
obviously. But
Yeah, she has a character arc. So
You
I-
and everyone
I
else.
do not care for Violet.
yeah,
I-
I'm not really particular about Violet. I think she had some strong moments, but she's probably like, I don't know. I think a lot of people like her, but I think it's just very predictable. Like it's just a very predictable character arc of like learning how to feel and learning how to love. You know.
Yeah, Violet.
You know.
The reason Violet annoys me is because she was so close to being just like a perfectly good, respectable character, but they
Mhm.
had to work in a couple elements into her that just don't make any sense. Like, she's fucking 14 years old.
Yeah.
She looks like she's 25. She's 14. What person in their right mind would ask a 14-year-old to write a love letter for them?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I guess you could say Violet felt no emotions during this time.
Got him.
Also, they never explain how this like 10-year-old like feral girl became a super soldier and like was murdering adults left and right or anything.
Yeah,
like why does that need to be her backstory? Can't she just be like have been a child soldier and be traumatized from that? Why does she have to be like a super child special agent?
Yeah, and like there were some parts where she did some like weird scenes that she should like weird kicks off a bridge that she shouldn't have been able to do. Yeah, I don't think they were paying attention to that part as much, but they gave her a character arc, which is more than Felt got. So
it's also and more than Krista got.
Wait, Krista definitely got a character arc.
What
are you talking about? Did you see Attack on Titan season 3? It definitely counts as a character arc.
I don't know if it counts as a character arc. She was plot important in that, but
a character arc doesn't have to be. A character arc doesn't have to be changed to the character. It can be a flat character arc where the character stays the same and the world changes around them. That would be like Captain America's character arcs. He doesn't change, and neither did Krista, but the world changed around them because they stayed true to who they are.
But who is Krista? What does she care about? Like,
well, we do know what she cares about. Yeah, we do know what she cares about. They do go into this.
I know it's spoilers, so you can't talk about it. But
they do answer the questions with this. I think Krista is probably the second best Attack on Titan female. For spoiler reasons. But that's also probably why she's going to make it farther. Mostly
she just feels like a plot device to me more than a character.
She is, but that's more than most of the people.
Yeah.
See, like, I don't think she's amazing, but I think she's pretty good, and I think she's, like, pretty decently well done, especially in, like, Attack on Titan. Like, they did show, like, they gave her a character, which is my bar.
Okay.
And despite my earlier defense of Krista, I really want Rika to win because she's amazing.
I haven't seen her show, but she looks really adorable. I know Banjo loves her. A lot of people like her, so I will not vote in this one because I haven't seen Rika's show, but I know a lot of people like her, so best of luck on that part.
Okay. Yui.
Let's go, Yui.
Gonna dominate.
Battle of the Daraderas.
Let's go. Yui, let's go. I'm so hype.
Yeah, how the hell did Alba beat Colin? Come on, guys. Like
the utter state of things.
There's apparently a contingent of people out there who like despise Karen.
I don't despise her. I just think C2 is better.
I agree with this.
Thank you. Yeah. Do it for Bex.
Yeah, do it for Bex.
That's a weird loss. I don't get how that happened.
Shout out to Nico Yazawa losing to Yui. And I'm just saying, just had to address that. Like that, like the Love Live fan base can't even agree who the best girl that's going to represent Love Live is. Like we're at war with each other, so there's no way Love Live's going to even get past the second round. So
well, and Love Live really suffers from the whole 5 per franchise thing because like did
9
out of the Sunshine Girls get in?
I don't know.
God, it hurts my heart. Oh, God.
Yeah. The next matchup is actually interesting because they're also like the same equivalent character from each series. Like Sasha, aka Potato Girl, is the comedic relief character, and Mako from Kill la Kill is the comedic relief version of her show.
Takoyaki like crazy.
Yeah, I think Mako is a lot funnier than Sasha, but Sasha's definitely going to go forward because Attack on Titan hype.
Yeah, here's the thing about Sasha is she has like 1 or 2 really, really funny scenes in like the first 2 or 3 episodes of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And has basically just been coasting on that for the rest of the show.
Yeah, like she had that backstory where they talk about how she was from like some poor starving village, so she always values eating. Yeah. That was kind of it.
Right.
I mean, she had some badass scenes with her archery.
Yeah, that was cool.
But in the long run, it's like, what are you going to do to contribute to the rest of the story kind of deal?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought recent episode, I thought she was very sassy.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. Basically telling everyone else to shut up.
Yeah, that was
pretty. She still has like good moments. And she does cool things just by virtue of being like a character who's in the main group, so gets a lot of screen time and badass things are always happening in this show.
Yeah.
But like she she hasn't had any very much else since the very beginning to like set her apart from the pack.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But
And
then
Mako has one of the best gifts of all time.
Yeah.
And so memeable.
Mako has one of the best gags with the hallelujah. That thing was like, that was great. I love Mako more.
While Sasha tells everyone to shut up, Mako just says, like, listen to me for a second. Yeah. Like, they have both different ways of getting the attention of everyone. I think Mako's way of doing it is a lot more enjoyable, so I hope Mako beats Sasha out. But
do you guys think there's a chance for the upset?
I'd say like 60-40.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it could go, but I don't think it will. I don't think KOKKOKU will rally enough.
Sasha by a potato.
Yep, there it is.
Half a potato.
So I have like kind of a confession, but this is really weird, but I think I have some kind of like weird mental block where I can't understand people like unironically liking Amelia. Where like
Really?
Well, I don't understand people who like her who aren't doing it because they don't like Rem or because they think that she's like a really great character on her own. I get understand
how the hell did Amelia get a single digit like C? Like how?
Well, I can't understand people having her as like their like one of their favorite characters, even though I think she's like I can understand waifuing her because I think she has a good design, but I don't see her as like a good character, if that makes sense.
I am an anime only person, but I assume she does a whole lot more in the novels that hasn't hasn't been adapted yet. That's my assumption.
But what about the people who are like huge fans of her from the anime only?
I don't know. I mean, I don't dislike Amelia.
It's basically her or Rem.
Yeah, Rem won one, and if Amelia wins this one, that's 2 Best Girl awards that went to ReZero, which to me is like,
Wait, so like, okay, because like you know how you said before, Sinris, how you didn't think Krista had much of a character arc. I think that applies like tenfold to Amelia. I don't think she has like, anything.
I totally agree with that. I think the difficulty with Amelia for me is that like she has the makings of a good character that just gets like thrown under the bus to jerk off Subaru's power fantasy over and over again.
Well, and ReZero falls into a similar trap that Steins Gate had because it deals with time resets.
Yeah.
So any progress Amelia does get is typically undone.
That's true.
Steins Gate pulled off a fucking miracle by avoiding that issue. That's why Kursu won the first Best Girl.
Yeah.
But Amelia hasn't really had a chance because every time she does something, it's undone.
We got like 26 episodes. Amelia made no progress.
And I think the main thing is that I don't find her to have much of like an appealing personality, even like outside the time loop. So like her standard character that keeps getting reset to is like not that appealing to me. I think she's like fine at best. Like I just don't think she really does that much outside the scene where she told like Subaru to F off. Like
that's the scene I'm thinking of for the most part.
Yeah, that's like the only like scene where we see kind of more to her than meets the eye. But other than that, I just do not get it. Besides, like, oh, she's kind of nice and she has a cute character design and lap pillows and I love Amelia is like a meme. Like, I don't see much beyond that.
No, memes have power.
That is true.
Yeah. I just look at Mako and them, so it hurts.
But I still am like in the same mindset that I was in 2016, where I was just convinced that people liked Amelia to kind of spite Rem fans and to go along with the I love Amelia meme. Like, I'm still in that mindset. So I have not like come to terms with the fact
my
that
money is on CC beating out Amelia. And yes, I'm assuming CC's gonna win against Minority.
We can hope.
I don't think C2 will take her out. I think C2 is
really?
Like, I don't think she will. I think that's the thing is like I think Amelia will make it to the final bracket, and I'm gonna be sitting here, guys, like guys, like what are we doing? Why are you still voting for Amelia? Even though C2 is like an infinitely better character and better waifu, but
yeah, I think I'm with Shaw here. I think Amelia's going to be in the top 8.
She's gonna
nightmare finals for Shaw. Amelia versus Wiz.
That's the thing.
Okay,
I'm voting Wiz over Amelia.
Amelia then reaches the finals, that means Shaw needs to do something. Why do I have to eat my sneakers and Wiz win?
Wait, what can I eat that's like Amelia themed? Like she doesn't even have something you can meme on to eat.
Ice.
I'll like sit. I'll do the ice bucket challenge.
yeah. That's
do the ice bucket challenge. Donate some money to charity. That'd be funny. I think
I'm not contributing by eating my goddamn sneakers.
Yeah, I don't get the Amelia hype. If anyone has like an anime only reason as to why she is a good character, not a great, just like good character, I will be open to hear it.
Ouch.
Well, I think she is a good character the way that she's supposed to be,
but she's
not. But it's just not executed well.
But I think I know what you're saying, but I think it's the same like ReZero trap that I think we both agree on, where it has like good ideas, but we don't think the execution is as good.
Yeah.
But I don't think the ideas behind her are as interesting as you do, but I'm also not sure what ideas we're talking about. So we'll figure that out.
Okay.
Because Amelia's not going anywhere for another 5 rounds.
Yep. Oof. So we touched on this one already. You guys are in agreement that C2 is going to beat Minori?
Yes, C2 is definitely beating Minori.
Okay.
There are no good girls in Toradora. Don't at me.
I have Ami in my bingo sheet.
Ooh.
Oh, this is awkward.
That's okay. I respect your opinion. It's wrong, but I think
Minori is like worst Toradora girl. Sorry.
Oh, Minori is 100% worst.
I don't like her at all. I'm sorry. I hate her a lot. Sorry.
Just that's it. Sorry.
So last round we got a good upset with Mia taking out Elma.
That was good. Shout out to Panic. Good job, Panic.
Yeah.
Mia's not doing it again.
Yeah. Asuka is.
I got Asuka in my final 8. Believe it or not.
I hope you're right.
That would be.
I do not think she'll beat Amelia.
Yeah, I'm not that. I don't think.
Damn,
I don't think I'm that lucky. There's no way Asuka beats.
I'm really riding off the NGE being like being up right now kind of deal. So I'm thinking like, it could change anytime soon. People are still probably watching NGE as we speak because of what released like Friday. So yeah, but time could change.
But they're kind of the exact opposites. Where like Amelia's very likable and that's kind of it. Whereas Asuka is like very
not likable.
She's very unlikable.
You are not wrong.
Puts the soon in tsundere.
Yeah. I don't think people will like watch the series and be like enlightened and realize like, oh, I love Asuka. She's a good character over I love Amelia.
One of my roommates, who's a very casual anime watcher, started watching NGE on Friday. I think he's watched 12 episodes now, but we were hanging out today and he was saying, yeah, I made a little more progress. The synchronized dance fighting episode is really dumb.
I love that episode.
Does Asuka ever stop being a bitch? And I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Everyone's all telling all the casual fans, watch NGE, and me, I'm just like, take your time. You're not missing much.
I think they should take their time. I feel that.
Like NGE fans, you're only gonna get hurt because all the other fans would be like, you guys said that it's a masterpiece, and everyone's like, it is. Like, what the hell was that?
I think I love how Bacon is like, I hate NGE, so Asuka's gonna make the top 8, but I'm like,
I'm playing some 5D chess right now. Yeah. You guys are gonna like what my bracket says.
And then I'm like, nope, I love Amelia. Will dominate. Even though I want Asuka to make the top 8, but she won't.
Speaking of that, I did hear it's not a new take, but it is the worst take I've heard on NGE. I saw it the other day. Just out of curiosity, because everyone was talking about it. I was on its Mal page. I was looking at the reviews of it. The top review for NGE says that Shinji is a bad character because it's not believable that he's suicidal because he never actually killed himself.
Wow, that's a great take. Thank you, Mal.
Right?
Spicy.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that.
No, it's really funny. I was like, okay.
Oof.
Oofies.
Big oof.
That's right. Pretty dank. And I guess moving on, because we have more.
I thought Akko versus Mitsuha.
Please, Mitsuha, you can do it. She's not doing that. She's not doing it.
I thought that Akko would be like a lot more dominant, but I think Mitsuha is gonna win.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just feel like the votes are stronger for Mitsuha. I haven't.
Well, first off, are we in agreement that Mitsuha should have lost round 1 against Retsuko?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, yeah. I don't think Mitsuha is.
That I agree with. Retsuko got like a shockingly low rank.
Well, no one has seen it, so which is weird. But
Everyone loved it.
Everyone's campaigning NGE, but like barely anyone campaigned for freaking season 2 of Gretzko. Like, what is this? Like, come on, people. Like,
feels bad.
Where's my meme generator? I gotta do the whole like NGE. Everyone's going nuts, and then up to the right, Gretzko, and it's just silent. Like,
yeah,
come on, guys. Like, really?
I think that like with Your Name, the strength of it isn't necessarily the individual characters, but like the feelings overall and like how cute they are and stuff. So I don't think I don't know. I think she's still gonna win.
Adorable. Look at her.
But yeah, she's cute.
Gosh,
I tried. And yeah, but she's definitely going to be. I think not definitely. I think it could go either way, but I think she will beat Akko. We will see, though.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm giving this one to Akko. I wouldn't be shocked, but I don't expect.
Yeah,
I don't know. Mitsuha might be getting that bump.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We will see.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna forget her.
As is the fate of all movie characters.
Yep. Darkness.
Oh boy.
I didn't think Shitoge was going to make it to this round. I didn't think she'd pull up the upset, but I guess she did. Darkness will win, but interesting call. I didn't think that would happen. And if you want to see just how undurable some of these harem waifus are, Shitoge was like semifinals the first year of the Best Girl contest.
Yeah.
And now look at how far she's fallen.
So she's working her corner. She's smoking a cigarette.
her seed has fallen, but I was not surprised by that upset because Micah is Blend S. Who's still talking about that?
Yeah.
Agreed.
True.
I actually enjoyed Blend S.
Same.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was like popcorn.
But then every single character that's come up in this contest from it, I've been like, oh, you were fine.
I remember you.
Yeah.
That's how I've been doing. In my mind, I'm like, who is she? Oh, okay, I remember you.
I did really like the boy whose name escapes me. The boy maid. But that's the only one.
I know. Is that the one?
Surprise.
Surprise. Yeah. Is that the one that has the funny meme face that under it says "source please," like the pouty face kind of like? I'll send it.
Yes.
I love that picture.
Yeah. Darkness, better than Wiz.
Very.
She's definitely better than Wiz.
Okay.
I mean,
That's not a high bar.
She definitely has jokes. I do think her jokes are pretty funny, actually, but not
really?
not as good as Aqua's. But like some of them are funny when she's just looking at like a terrible situation. She's like, "Yes, let's go." Like they can be pretty funny.
I think Darkness is the worst of the main three.
That's a fair opinion. I don't feel strongly enough about it to contest that, but I feel that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel strongly about Iroha versus Nonan?
Yeah, Iroha is like possibly one of my least favorite girls. Like even like I mean, as much as I just trashed Amelia, I mean, I probably like Amelia more than Iroha. I just really hate Iroha. I don't think she's that good of a character. I hate her. I've dealt with so many basic bitches in real life to deal with like 2D ones. I cannot hang. Everyone loves her though because she says senpai in a cute voice. But
Jakazure says nani sore.
Yeah.
If we're talking about cute voices, Nanan wins.
Yeah, Nanan definitely wins, but she's not going to win, which makes me very, very sad. But oh well. Iroha will meet the same fate as many others with the Konosuba characters, so
yeah.
Oh well. Okay.
Also, Nova, we will not stop hating on Wiz. The moment will never pass.
Yeah, This is more attention than she's gotten in the actual show, so I'm glad we get.
All right.
Yeah.
Shoko is gonna crush.
Yep.
I'm a little sad Shoko beat Morgiana. Like I love Shoko, but Morgiana is bae.
I love her so much. Morgiana is so great. She's so underrated. One of the best shonen females, but she's great. Magi is good. Feels bad. But she's
I kind of like Rias, but I think that's because me and my brother are both watching
DXT.
Yeah.
So, but that's our own recency bias. But moving on.
Yeah,
I like Rias too, but Shoko's gonna win so bad that Rias gets busted down to an A cup.
Oh,
I think
Shoko by silence. Sorry.
Shoko and Asuka are the two characters I think I'm pulling for the most.
Yeah, I would definitely be pulling for her. I think she can actually make it pretty far. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be optimistic about it.
Even more so than Hanekawa, who is one of my favorite all-time characters. But like Senjo has already won. I don't need to see another Monogatari girl win again.
Senjo hasn't won a best girl.
She won best character.
Best character, and
doesn't count.
Well, she's not in best girl anymore, so it kinda
Shinobu also won and is out.
That's true. Except I don't dislike Shinobu, but I don't care about
We don't
Shinobu.
stan. We don't stan.
I don't stan.
I'll
so.
stand Kiss Shot though.
Yeah. I want Hanekawa to go far because she's one of the few good characters that I really like who are in the contest and can go far, but I'm not optimistic. I do think she's going to take out the trash this round, and I'm going to be happy about it.
Yeah,
How did
I already
Toga
made
make
my
it this
challenge back in our first stream, which is that if Toga beats Hanekawa, I will kill myself.
No, stop.
Don't die.
The problem is that won't be much of a challenge if she actually wins because everyone will just feel the same compulsion to end it all. We want to live in that world. Sorry, that was not funny. Sorry.
No, it wasn't. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not funny as I keep laughing at it. Sorry, guys.
The fact that Toga beat Susie last round is already injustice enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to My Hero fans. Keep it up.
I think the fact that Susie is like 130 seeds below Akko shows only one thing to me, which is that too many people have only seen the TV show and not the original movie.
Yeah, I like the original movie.
Because Susie gets so screwed over in the TV show, she doesn't do anything, and she's by far the best character in the movie.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Of all the Little Witch Academia characters, which one was it that got a cameo in Luluco?
Yeah.
Susie.
Really?
Exactly.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because
So
Triggerverse is a thing.
So vote Hanekawa to protect Sinris. Yeah. And
vote for whatever Sinris is doing.
Oh, Corbo versus Mordred.
Where's that?
Holo.
Oh, duh.
It's spelled Corbo.
Corbo. What? I feel left out.
You know, it's like a real old anime joke. Back in like the original arguments about whether her name should be spelled Holo or Horo.
Oh, that's right.
And then I guess there's a scene in the show where she signs something and she spells it with an L, but her handwriting looks like Korbo.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Apologies, I didn't get that.
I didn't even think Mordred would
I got Holo in my final 8.
But Holo is going to make the finals.
I am really surprised Mordred.
I think this is Holo's year, but you'll probably find out what I think of this.
I want it to be Holo's year, but I've wanted that for a while.
I'm down. I'm not actually like I don't stand Holo, but I think she's pretty good. But I'm tired of like so many bad people making it over her. Like so many people making it farther than Holo that I'm going in on the Holo train this year. I think it's going to be her and Megumin in the finals. And I think that'll be the most entertaining finals because it's happened so many times before that I'm really hoping for the Megumi Holo finals. And I think Holo can win it. So she's definitely winning this, but I'm pulling for her.
Come on, furries, get on it.
I'm putting in the chat the Corbo thing.
Okay.
Holo by a fluffy tail.
By a fluffy tail. The next one is kind of interesting because the Origairu fans are like very loyal to their side characters.
To their lab coat side character.
Yeah. So this is the Origairu teacher versus Fubuki. I think the teacher can win because Origairu fans are really strong about this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Fubuki makes it far too because of One Punch Man.
Okay, I'm not putting the Corbo thing in there because Link Gore. So never mind. You'll just have to find it yourselves.
Yeah.
We're on. Yeah. No, I think she's.
Yeah, I don't care for either of these characters.
I think the teacher will win for some reason.
I think you're probably right.
Shizuka, buy a cigarette.
You think maybe because One Punch Man Season 2 has a negative connotation and that's the only anime Fubuki has been in?
I think that, but
Fair
also
enough.
just more so that the Origairu fans are like so rabid. Like they're so like attached to every character. They're like, I remember last year the Origairu teacher beat Ilya, and I was like, that's odd. And someone had like they were ready with their paragraphs on the light novel on how great of a teacher how much of a great character the teacher is.
We're not basing this off the light novels, though. Get out of here.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. But then
Like,
they
come
were
on.
like animate about it. So I was like, I'm convinced that the teacher has a strong fan base.
Like, if we did the best girl contest on all like manga characters, we'd be here for hours.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And like, I don't think I haven't read as much manga as anime, so it's
Yeah.
More
Kanade.
Origairu. We've got Yui.
Yeah, Yui is definitely going.
Did Yui dropped in rank, it looks like,
She
right?
did. I think she's going far though.
Oh, sorry, Sha. She beat out Kagura. Sorry to hear that.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Classic, but
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm used to such things. After Karen beat Tsukio in the first round, I'm not salty. Not salty at all. But it's fine. I think Yui's gonna go pretty far. She's pretty cool overall. She's pretty wholesome. So whatever.
She's got an easy couple of rounds ahead of her, to
And-
be honest.
And Angel Beats lacking in popularity these days.
Yeah.
And I never liked that Angel Beats character either. She kind of sucked.
Kanade. So
I think Yui
Kagura
is the Origairu main character that I dislike the least.
Well, that's prominent. That's good.
Yeah.
fair enough.
I mean,
She
I
doesn't
like,
really have any. All of the Origairu main characters have like qualities I like about them and qualities I really dislike about them.
mhm.
Yui's just kind of neutral for me for the most part. There are things I dislike about her, but not as much as anyone else. But there aren't really any things that I like about her, which I can't say for the others too. So she's just kind of blah.
Yeah. Sometimes it be like that, but
Mhm.
I think she'll go far. Speaking of blah, what is it?
Worst SAO girl beat Revi, and that gave me a bingo.
That was really bad. Oh,
And I am so salty.
It's pretty close.
that would.
But congrats, you're not salty. You got a bingo. Yeah.
But this is bingo that loses.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't think there was
Once
such
you
a
get
thing.
bingo, you lose.
Oh, I've never heard of such a game. That sounds horrible.
I have a bad feeling she's gonna beat Sakura too. I don't want to think this, but I feel like she will. I don't know why she has so many votes, but
China.
Incest.
I feel like it's China. You never know when China just can roll up in here. Either way, I don't care too much.
Sakura,
Yeah.
Sakura deserves it more with the Heaven's Feel movies.
Yeah, but there's a sizable portion of Fate fans who hate Sakura.
Yeah.
So she's never going to be pulling as much weight as the other girls in
Saber
the series.
Yeah. She's never gonna be like a Rin or a Saber,
Yeah.
which is interesting, but
So sad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Next.
Momo versus Emmy.
Probably
Oh.
best girl. Well, definitely win, but probably the best one. Maybe. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, she's gonna win. She's gonna win.
I got money that Momo's losing next round, though.
That's.
I wouldn't count on it.
You
Come
think she's
on.
going to lose
Come
to the
on.
triangles?
Yes.
I don't think the triangle will pull that much weight. Even though I do think Best Bun Shimarin will pull through this time, I don't think she has what it takes to take down Momo's fluffy hair.
Like, please, come on, guys. Like, I'm not saying you guys. I meant like,
Yeah.
Reddit. Like, come on, give Shimarin like a little bit more.
Cal-
Give her something to flex on come season 2. Come on.
yeah.
Oh, are we getting Eurocamp season 2?
Yes. Right?
Sweet.
Pretty sure we are.
Are they keeping the same shape, or are they going to move to a different one?
I think it's still got to be a triangle.
Awesome.
It's a hexagon. Oh, what the?
Oh, it's gotten too big.
Well, you never know how anime second season naming conventions work.
Yeah.
It's like 2 triangles. Wait, that's a Jewish star. What kind of tent is this?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Momo is going to win because big titty.
And big hair.
And Devil is a Part-Timer is an older show.
Yep.
Yep.
Season 2 never. So I think we talked about this already. Rin
Yeah,
probably
we can
gonna
do-
take this one.
The next
Yeah.
one is
Oh,
Union.
we got another winner. Let's go with Union. My favorite useless. No, that's not her thing. It's friendless. She's no friends.
Even if Union wins, she's still not gonna get friends out of this.
Yep.
I'm the best girl. So
Yep. I don't know. Another one of Union. I don't know why she's here. Don't know why she's seated so high, but I know she's gonna go far. Thank you, Reddit.
She's seated so high because she basically looks like Megumin with boobs.
Yeah.
every guy's dream right now.
Oof.
Imagine.
Sorry, Maho.
I don't know.
Maybe next year.
I don't think Maho will make it because there's like some weird backlash on Steins Gate Zero because I guess it's like it's definitely not as good as the original, but I think people have like a lot of weird negative feelings towards it, and I don't think Maho came across as well.
Oh yeah, everyone steps forward with their light novel talk, and then once Steins Gate Zero comes up, it's like, oh, we're just gonna focus on the anime. It's like, dude, come on.
Exactly. We only use this material when it's convenient for us.
Right. God, that is such bullcrap.
Union will win. The next one is kind of interesting because I think Hina is definitely like the highest seeded from Hina Matsuri, and I think a lot of people really like her. May, a random girl from My Hero Academia with
who has like 2 scenes.
With a really annoying voice, somehow made the top 5. I'm not sure. I don't think the Hero Akaness will carry it forward, and I think Hina will win. But I still don't know why May is there. Like, no.
I was really.
She's losing next round.
My friend who reads ahead in the Hero Aka manga really likes May. I don't get it.
Her voice is just really annoying.
Well, there's no voice acting in the manga, so again, source material when it's convenient.
I am sad she beat Toru.
I was really hoping Toru was going to put up more of a fight than that.
Same.
Yeah, especially with the current.
Her to get the upset, but like 800-point deficit, that's rough.
Yes, shoujo's just not popular on Reddit.
Yep.
What's a shoujo MC to a random side character in the biggest anime of the current year? I guess. Ugh. Whatever. Yay, Winry
versus Nagisa.
Oh, this hurts, but goodbye, Nagisa.
Winry's gonna beat her with her freaking wrench.
I love Winry and I love Nagisa, but it is done. Winry will take it. Probably the only character in the top 10 who I'm actually like find deserving to be in the top 10. Kind of feels bad, but I really like Winry. I think she's a good character. I think she will go far, but I don't think she'll go as far as I want her to go. Yeah.
Winry by a wrench.
Thick wrench.
And the next one up is, I don't know Takimoto Hifumi, but she's up against my least favorite character.
And I think New Game is like a pretty big cute girls doing cute things show, and I think the character designs of it are very striking, which makes me recognize their characters from afar. And I think it has
all adults that work. Yay.
Yeah. So I think that's. Oh, go ahead.
They got a big following in like the Yuri enthusiast groups.
Those people.
Yeah.
Those people.
Yeah, I think that
our anime.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's my air horn? Hold on. Keep going.
I think Kaori will win. I can't hear the notes. We'll make it farther.
I look forward to Winry knocking Kaori out.
I will be so excited. Not because I really care that much about Kaori, but like, I mean, I think it's gonna happen. But yeah, I hope it does happen. Bye-bye.
Thanks for that. All right, up next. Sorry.
I think we're almost
Yoko Littner versus Aoi Miyamori. First off, I'm really happy that Aoi upset Rika.
That was cool. I didn't see that coming. Cool.
Yeah, neither did I.
I didn't see that happening.
That was a big surprise.
All right, Aoi, good job. Pack it up. You're out.
Yeah.
Yoko by her chest.
Yep, definitely.
Oh, well, I was going to say her rifle, but okay.
Her scarf?
Her teacher's outfit. Yes. Yes. Man of culture sitting next to you. I'm sorry. Moving on.
So we have, what's it? Yuki, who is, I think a lot of people like, she was in like the good part of SAO with the Mother's Rosario.
I loved her.
Yeah, she was really cool. I like her a lot. Versus, I guess, Akame won? Oh wow. I didn't see her upsetting that, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Angel Beats is dead.
Angel Beats is dead.
Officially dead. Akame got killed them as what they do as a profession.
Yeah, I think Yuki's gonna win it.
Who was May? What was May from?
May?
Pokemon.
Is she like? Is she actually relevant? Because she beat my waifu. I need to know.
Yeah, she's the
second coming of
companion of the third generation.
He's like the
Maz,
second.
where's Maz? Come here and apologize. to
May is good. I actually like May a lot.
Yeah, she seems fine.
Yeah. You're at a loss, man. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Any
Welcome
more
to-
comments on this one, or
Nope.
Nah, I don't feel nothing.
Okay.
Rico.
Versus Kaho. Is this the last Blendes girl still in?
I think so. Yep.
Mhm.
Then we
I
got
think
Let's go, Ryoko. Let's go.
Yep.
Ryoko's gonna go pretty far. And then
Please.
Homura's gonna go far. She's gonna go to the next one, and I think Ryuko's gonna knock her out.
I think that's probably likely.
Yeah.
Ryuko by scissoring.
I am kind of surprised by the lowness of Homer's seed.
Yeah, it was really weird. I don't know why she's so low.
A lot of people started hating Homura after the third movie.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I think they might have like just not seen her to vote. I don't know. Weird.
Brutal.
Yeah, it is strange.
Yeah.
I do like Ko.
Yeah, she has a cool character design. I haven't seen the series, but I like her look.
Same.
I respect a character who spends a majority of her time not wearing pants.
Nice. I see the
I see you're a man of culture.
That's relatable.
Yeah, very.
uh
Satania versus Sento. Sento is definitely a character who has proven not to be durable.
it's tough, but she does prove the upsets. Like I think she has a huge fan base because it's kind of a meme because like her name is 50 Cent and like and like
Right.
I forgot that was a thing, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, oh, she's like 50 Cent, and then it's funny, and she has a really good character design. I think she's actually pretty fun, all things considered, but I think Satania will win.
Satania's got the memes.
Yeah, the memes will carry her home.
The memes and like that ranking's pretty large, so it's pretty much a wash on that one.
Yeah. And then I think Mugi will take it. The K-ons will not be trifled with.
Mugi's strong.
So Mugi's going to be
strong.
vignette, but do you think she has a chance against Satania in the round after that?
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh,
I think
we'll find
take
out.
I think Mugi will definitely take it.
Mugi by her eyebrows.
Yeah.
The thick eyebrows.
Yeah.
Pickled eyebrows.
Pickled eyebrows.
All right.
All right. So before we go, I'll just say off my top 8 right now.
Oh, go for it.
So I got Megumi, Mikasa on that side. Uraka, Saber, Asuka, Aqua, Holo, and Ryuko.
I think that's pretty good, except I don't think that Asuka will make it.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
But I
and
think
to
pretty
be
much
really quick, Megumin will beat Asuka by 500. Uraka will beat Saber by 1,000. Asuka will beat Aqua by 200. Holo will beat Ryuko by 100. Then Megumin will beat Uraka by 250. Asuka will beat Holo by 100, and I think Megumin will win by a landslide 2,000
Against Holo in the finals?
against Asuka in the finals.
Oh, against
yeah.
Asuka.
Yeah, that was. I don't think Asuka's making it, but
Yeah,
I think
no, I don't think Asuka's going that far at all, but
Yeah.
we
I
can
agree.
dream.
Yeah, we could dream. Yeah, so
Yeah, but I think that's it for this round.
That is it for this round.
Yeah. Do you have
My
any
chest hurts.
any closing notes?
Just to remind everyone about the giveaway one last time.
Y'all
That's all
need
I'm
better
expecting.
taste.
I don't
man.
feel like I'm not Tay. I don't feel like giving off the whole thing again. Follow
Yeah, it
us.
will be
Follow
in the-
Sentai.
In the
Follow High
description
Dive.
of the video.
You guys know what to do. at
You
this point.
smash that like button. You smash
Thanks for
that-
tuning in to our stream. This was a pretty long one. This was like 2
Yep.
hours.
We'll see you guys Thursday.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd,
Thursday?
for joining us.
For Wednesday?
Huh. Thanks for having me, Bacon.
Yeah.
Oh no, the next one is Thursday. That's right.
Yep. We'll see you
Okay.
Thursday. Thank you, Brother
Yep.
Tatus.
I'm not going to be able to make that one, so you all will get a break from my shitty girl opinions.
No, they won't get a break for mine. So,
There's
You'll
plenty
get
of
rich from
shitty opinions to go around.
Yep.
yeah. Thanks for
Thanks,
joining.
our anime.
Bye.
Bye.